Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Heartgold. Last time, we set out to Mr. Pokemon's house on a brave new adventure with Jossum. Jossum seems to want to return to the lab. Oh, come on! Alright, so we want to go ahead back to the lab. So that is what we shall do. Beep-boop. Okay. So now we can probably go down these ledges and avoid any and all grass. Because that would be a pain in the grass, if you must ask me. So, am I good on HP? Yes, I am. Let's go ahead forward. Now, here at Cherry Grove, you want to go ahead and head south. Make sure you're all healed up and everything, and let's head forward. 4. You got a Pokemon in the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. This is our first battle against the Passerby Boy. And he is going to be your rival. Oh, he's stronger than you, so he's starting out with Chikorita for me, level 5. If you start with Totodile, level grow for the ability. Tackle and Leer. Totodile if you start with Cyndaquil, level 5, turn for the ability, Scratch and Leer. And Cyndaquil, level 5, Blaze for the ability, if you start with Chikorita, Tackle and Leer. So you kind of get what you're going at. So, okay then. Totodile. You're doing okay for someone weak. Jeez, Jossum. You must really want his Chikorita dead. Wait. I guess Chikorita has Tackle and Growl, that's right. Why did I have Leer there? I don't know. Okay, continue doing your thing. Good night. There we go. That's the first battle done. And Jossum grew to level 8. And learned Rage. Ooh. More damage you take per turn, the more damage Rage will do with her. Are you happy you won? Yes, I am. I'm quite happy. Do you know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Give it back! That's my trainer card! Oh no, you saw my name! So, yeah. So, anyways, now we're back in Routine. Oh, come on! Okay, come up here and get ourselves another Gurn Apricorn. Not a green Apricorn, but a Gurn Apricorn. So yeah, so anyways, these Apricorns, they won't have a purpose right now, but much later on they will have a pretty important purpose. So anyways, come on down and let's go ahead back to the lab. So let's go ahead and follow this route. Avoid the grass because we don't need to encounter any more Pokemon than we already do. And we are home. Are you happy, Jossum? Jossum is sniffing a potato. I didn't rip one. So yay. Who are you? We are investigating the cases of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Hold on a second, you has nothing to do with that. You were a horrible policeman. I saw there was a red-haired boy looking into the building. Oh. What? You battled the boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did he happen to get his name? So, you get to name this guy. You can name him anything from, Butthead to whatever hell you want. I'll be using his default name, which is Silver. So, Silver was his name? Yes, it was. Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for the red-haired individual. Anyways, another thing I forgot to say. Lyra will be swapped out with Ethan. They pretty much is the difference between boy and girl, kind of like Don and Lucas in Platinum. Potato, I'm glad they understand you are innocent. See you later. I swear the police force is getting lazier and lazier. Potato, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg might be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out the secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about this egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? Potato, is this true? That's incredible. He is a bird and seen the potential of people as trainers. Well, Potato, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. Becoming the champion is not at all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Potato, challenging the gym scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Alright. So anyways, going back to Mom's house. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money is important. Why don't you want me to save your money for you? So, you can do this if you want. You'll earn less money in battle, but she'll be able to get you some really nice items, actually. It's player's choice. However, though, she will call you a lot, so I'm actually going to take this. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Now go on. That we shall. Begin our adventure. So, let's go ahead forward. There you are. Potato, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Okay, so here's your Pokemon tutorial. That was a bunch of jumping, just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? I'll try again, come this way. Jumping is not how things work. So anyways, here's tutorial Rattata. So yeah, so it's pretty much the same thing as before, just yeah, so I'll just go ahead and wait this out. Okay, day 3 is done, get ready for Pokeball. It's just a Rattata, you're not missing anything. Okay, let's go ahead and do the tutorial. Boom. One, 2, 3, boom. There you go, scripted battle done. Take 5, everyone. Take 5. Just think I need to take 5 minutes to sleep. See, just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. Or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. You obtained Pokeballs. Yay! Hold on, I gotta find my notes again. See you! So now we can continue on our journey. So, I guess while we're in this battle, we might as well go over the new Pokemon that we can finally go over. First up is Pidgey. Pidgey is an early game flying type Pokemon that's rather decent-ish. Stat-wise, it's not the greatest and would kind of suffer early genitis. Pretty much the early gen Pokemon kind of fall out when it comes to later gens. However, though Pidgeys are kind of bulky, they do have decent defenses and such, making them a pretty solid defensive Pokemon. However, though, evolving them is a pain in the butt because they evolve at level 18 and then again level 36. Which, if you've already seen my little mini rant about Typhlosion, about being high leveled, yeah, it's kind of see why. It's a decent enough Pokemon. Its bulkiness will get you pretty far, but all around, nah. Next up, what will be the next Pokemon that encounters my way? Anybody? Survey says Sentret. Nice. Sentret is a rather terrible normal type Pokemon. Oh, it says it's a Rattata of Gen 2. It has mediocre stats, it's pretty fast, but stat-wise it kind of falls flat, and all around I'd say Sentret is kind of a pass. But, there's a major but, it makes a very good HM slave, having access to many HMs that are typically useless, such as Cut, Rock Smash, and Whirlpool. If you're able to get Sentret up into Ferret, it'll serve you well as a very good HM slave. So yeah. So yeah, that's kind of why I caught Sentret. It's just going to be my HM slave. I'm not going to nickname him. And then finally, well, there's one other Pokemon in this route, but it's also encountered up ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt together Route 46, because Route 46 is also here. There's some other new Pokemon, and survey says for this route we have Geodude. Geodudes are pretty defensive rock-type Pokemon. They're ground rock-type Pokemon. I'm just going to use Water Gun because I don't really like the levels of this thing. Yeah, they're defensive Pokemon. They have high attack and defense, horrible special defense, horrible speed. And plus they do evolve trading to evolve, so if you don't have any way to trade, They do have very good defenses, making them a very good wall. Around they are pretty good, so go back to them in a little bit. Anyways, right here you get Rattata, pretty much the same thing as Sentret, more offensive, having access to many decent moves, such as Cut. It also has access to the Tail Lip Quick Attack combo, which is actually pretty powerful. Kind of a pass. And then finally, at night on the previous route, Rattatas can also be found here. We can find Hootoots. Hootoot is a normal flying type Pokemon only found at night. They are very defensive. Kind of like Pidgey, but they're kind of decent. I kind of like them. Hold on one second. Well, I do like Hootoots a little bit more because they are a little bit more special defensive-wise, and plus they also do have access to many powerful special type moves. They're more special type users, having good special defense, and plus they evolve at level 20, which is actually pretty good and can serve you pretty well. I have actually used a Hootoot before, and it actually served me pretty well. Anyways, just grew to level 9, which is pretty awesome. Pretty good leveled. Now, Minion Rant out of the way. So now then, on this route, there's actually one other new Pokemon here. Sparrow. So Sparrow's Pokemon, it's rather decent-ish. It's the third normal flying type of Pokemon found in this game. It's kind of the best of the three. It does not have the bulk of the other two Pokemon, but it's more of a glass cannon, having good attack and speed stats. You're able to sweep through many different Pokemon. This one also comes in useful against other future Pokemon. It also comes with Peck, so Chikorita users beware, because it does come packing Peck at the start, so it can be pretty deadly starting out, but if you're able to do it in the long run, it can be pretty useful, especially for the second gym. So I was trying to think what would be a good Pokemon to use, because here's the thing though, Heartgold, early game there's not many good Pokemon. I'm actually thinking, what should be a good Pokemon to use? You know what? Hello, second team member. I want Spearow to be my second team member, because I do want me to have a good way to counter ground type Pokemon. Well, here's the thing though. I was thinking about using Geodude for my team for more of a defensive wall. However though, coming up, I'm going to be horribly at a disadvantage. So I have its short wings around to flush out insects from tall grass and it plucks them with its stubby beak. I would like Spearow to be my second team member. So yeah, it's more of a glass cannon, but I'm willing to be patient with Spearow. Sure, Sparrows and Pharaohs might not be the best, but best Pokemon about. I mean, early game it is pretty useful. However, though, late game it might fall apart, but it has all game to get its EVs up, and plus, I've used many mediocre Pokemon before. Hell, I've used Maractus before. I think I can use another Spearow, because Sparrows have done me well in the past. So I want this to be my second Pokemon, so I'll be its nickname. Be right back. Sparris. I guess. I cannot think of anything. Sparris, I guess. its obvious nicknaming is not my cup of tea. But yes, we now have our second team member. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sparus. Lonely. I think you'd go in quite well, especially with that very good attack stat. Yeah, it is kind of fast though. Keen Eye, so it doesn't lower accuracy. You'll be my HM slave. So let's go ahead and swap things about, and let's go continue onward. So yeah, so I would conclude the episode off since we've gone over a lot of buzz, but I do want to continue on to the next route. I went the wrong way. I'll see you in Cherry Grove. Here we are, back in Cherry Grove. Someone can go ahead and heal up. And yeah. Let's go ahead and heal up. So yeah, so I think we could go ahead and get some experience up. Now then, this episode might run a little bit longer, but I do want to go ahead and finish up the next route because there's a little bit more to this route that we could go over. So I think to start out, I'm going to do some switch training with Sparus. That way she can get some experience. So how are you doing, Sparus? Wandering about. Don't wander too far. Well then. Hello, Pidgey. That's 2 levels higher than my Sparus. So, while we're going through this battle, I might as well talk about the 2 new Pokemon on this route. Well, there's actually several new Pokemon on this route. You know, it depends on the time of day, because time of day is actually very important. So, starting things out is the Caterpie line. This is the first example of version exclusive. Well, I shouldn't technically be saying that because Heartgold users can get Caterpie right now. However, though, later on Soul Silver users will be able to get the line, but by then you'll be able to get better bug Pokemon. Anyways, Caterpie, it's one of those early game Pokemon that's good for early game, mediocre late game. It has decent special attack, horrible attack, horrible defense, And yeah, it does have decent special attack and such, but trust me, there's a lot better Pokemon you can use. Speaking of a lot better Pokemon to use, I think Sparus can take down this stinking Caterpie. Oh yeah. Good night. So now then, for Soul Silver users, for example, a version exclusive, you get Weedle. This is why I say antidotes are pretty good. Pretty much that way, it's about the same as but as a Butterfree, that's more attack based. It does have decent-ish attack. I mean, it doesn't get its awesome Mega Evolution in this game, but it is kind of decent though. I think that's actually a good amount of experience. Generally, it's decent. I wouldn't say it's like the best bug type Pokemon around. I mean, it doesn't have any quad weaknesses, but generally, I would say pass. Next up, Spinarak. What's this? Bad Bug Central? In all reality, Spinarak, Heartgold exclusive, terrible Pokemon, having decent attack, and that's about it. Pretty slow, kind of decently bulky. Generally, not that good. It does have low speed and can't take many hits before going down. It does have some decent moves, which can help it out, but it's found here at night for Heartgold. It's generally and I'd kind of say pass. Speaking of pass, Ladybug. What could be worse? That would be Ladybug's dog. Quad weakness? Check. Low stats and everything but special defense and speed? Check. Generally it is bad. It has an okay move pool. It was level 18, but its move pool and all that stuff just it's definitely a pass. It's Soul Silver exclusive, and yeah, it's mostly morning exclusive, and yeah. So of them all, I would say Ladybug's probably the worst one of the worst Pokemon in the game, because it doesn't have much use. I don't think it can fly. Nope, I kind of say pass on Ladybug. So I'll meet you guys further up. Okay, with that all done, we can now head forward. So, what's going to be my thing about trainers? The trainer of interest will pretty much be whoever sees us, because pretty much if it's a required trainer, then I will go ahead and show the battle, but if it's not required, I'll typically skip them out. But this battle is kind of important. I just lost. I'm trying to find more Pokemon. What? Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. So this trainer is kind of famous, youngster Joey and his Rattata. Okay, guys, this is going to be a serious fight. This is Rattata. Rattata we're talking about. Rattata is very deadly. This has got to be one of the top. This has to be like one of the top tier Rattatas. I am actually nervous because this guy can be really deadly. Oh boy, that hit pretty hard. Okay. Well, this water gun will do a lot. Okay, that did a good amount. Tail up. Okay, that quick attack's will do more. Ugh. We might lose these guys. We might lose this. This Rattata. Oh gosh, this has got to be one of the top tier Rattatas in the world. So it's going to be pretty deadly. No, it's not. So yes, so there we go. Rattata is gone. And Sparus grew to level 5. And learned to Leer. Oh, I'm out of Pokemon that can fight. Hey, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle. Yeah, sure. Okay, time to hear about your top-tiered Rattata. I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle. So yeah, so anyways, here's another required trainer. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. Okay, so. I think you can take on a Pidgey. Show this guy who's really a top-tiered Pidgey clone. And good night. There we go, Pidgey's gone. We're even set up next Rattata. Okay, another top-tiered Rattata. This is not as top-tiered. It's level 4. I don't like quick attack though. I don't. And plus Sparus is not the bulkiest of Pokemon. So there's a quick attack I saw. So let's go ahead and use water gun. So yeah, so the quick attack, the tail up combo is actually pretty deadly. There we go. And no level ups. That's strange. I won before. Yeah, because you had one other Pokemon to weaken down the Rattata. Because typically, the more the merrier. That's what they always say. Let's get Johnson back up so that way he's ready to do more switch training. So head up further. Avoidable trainer. I know you're not a trainer, but I'm not a trainer. But if you look at one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Okay. Okay, this will be a battle that I'll skip, but yep. Instead of Bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. And Sparus grew to level 6. You are way too strong. That I am, but up ahead is some stairs, and I think we made a lot of progress this episode. So, what are you thinking, Sparrow? Sparus looks like it wants to lead. That it does. So, I think that's a good place to conclude the episode. We managed to defeat our rival, Silver, and we get ourselves a new team member. Next time in Pokemon Heartgold, we head further up, as we can see from the Pokegear. We are almost to Violet City. See you guys then!